Once regarded as just a reality TV star, Kim Kardashian has proven that you can rise to the top with hard work and perseverance. Here's a look at the untold truth of Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian might not be shy about showing off her body now, but growing up, the reality star got into trouble for wearing short skirts to school every day. According to Vogue, Kardashian attended an all-girls Catholic high school in Los Angeles. While she got away with the short skirts, one rule she absolutely had to follow was the school's no makeup policy. Despite the eyeshadow ban, Kardashian really enjoyed her educational environment, telling Vogue, "I just genuinely loved it. I had an amazing Catholic school experience. It's very strict, very punctual, and I like that. It's how I've lived my life." According to Kim, her famous family begins their mornings with a Bible verse text chain. She revealed to Vogue, "We are very Christian, and our work ethic and our discipline comes from so many years at Catholic school." Before Kim Kardashian became a super celebrity in her own right, she worked for other famous people whose names you'll definitely recognize. According to a video clip featuring an interview with Kardashian before she became famous, she once worked as a professional closet organizer for stars like Paris Hilton.
I would work with Paris and I was like, I would love to organize and clean out their closets and get rid of all the stuff and sell it on eBay.
Apparently, Kardashian is still majorly obsessed with organization. In April 2019, the star told W Magazine, "All of my old clothes go into a storage facility that's temperature controlled, and I have different sections, like one for all my Met Gala dresses. Each thing is in a garment bag with a photo of me at the event." When it comes to her current wardrobe, there's a method to Kardashian's madness. The star told W, "I want my closet to look not so full, so I have a process of editing. I have this app that has everything photographed and everything has a number. As we take things out, I log it out or log it back in." Kim Kardashian looks unrecognizable in throwback photos, and she also used to act differently too. While she may have looked like a wild child years ago, it seems that the reality star is a far cry from the big-time party girl she was once. A source close to Kardashian confirmed to People, now she drinks here and there, but mostly abstains. She may have a glass of champagne on a holiday or for someone's birthday, but it's rare. In an interview with the Australian morning show Sunrise, Kardashian boasted about her rather tame existence, revealing, "I go to bed when the kids go to bed. I don't drink, I don't stay out late at night." An early bedtime isn't the only impressive part of Kardashian's schedule. As the star revealed to Sunrise, she is incredibly disciplined and loyal to her daily routine. "I know every day I wake up at a specific time and I have my schedule set in stone, and I really don't like to veer off of that because it's so planned out, and with 4 kids, you just have to be so organized." Kim Kardashian surprised fans and critics alike when she announced in a May 2019 interview with Vogue that she planned to study law and take the bar exam.
I'm going to take a month off of everything and just focus on studying and study 24/7 for 1 month before that test.
In a February 2020 interview with Good Morning America, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star gave an update on her progress, explaining that she carves out time to study in the afternoon and evening hours, despite an already jam-packed schedule. She revealed, "I just finished year 1. I'm about to take the baby bar in a few months, which is a necessity in order to continue on for the next 3 years in California."
So it feels good having finished year 1. It's very hard.
Unsurprisingly, learning more about law has inspired Kardashian to have more of a hand in her businesses. She explained on Good Morning America, "I read over every contract now. It's what I'm studying, and it makes a lot of sense now to me."
But had I gone to school when, years ago, when I should have, it wouldn't have meant as much as it does to me.
Kim Kardashian has an enviable figure, so it should come as no surprise that the star works hard to keep herself in shape and keeps track of what she eats in a day. In 2020, Kardashian revealed in a tweet, "I eat mostly plant-based, no meat anymore." However, the star has made it clear that she's not above the occasional cheat. According to People, Kardashian has called out Cheetos and Doritos as 2 of her all-time favorite snack foods. However, Kardashian's most decadent dessert splurge is definitely ice cream. She told Harper's Bazaar, "Haagen-Dazs is my biggest indulgence." Additionally, Kardashian and her husband Kanye West are not above a visit or two to a chain restaurant. According to People, during a 2019 trip, the Kardashian-West clan went to the Cheesecake Factory 2 nights in a row. Kim Kardashian has her beauty routine down to a science. If you regularly watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you know the Kardashian sisters usually get their hair and makeup professionally done. And while being pampered is certainly a luxury, it can be quite a time-consuming process. Fortunately, Kardashian is a beauty mogul who knows how to do her makeup and hair like a pro. As the reality star revealed to Harper's Bazaar in 2015, her morning primping session usually takes an hour and a half. However, if she's in a big rush or has an early appointment, Kardashian uses time-saving beauty hacks, the KKW Beauty founder revealed. "We do whatever we have time for. It takes me about 15 minutes to do my own makeup, and if I have my hair done from the day before, I can get ready quickly on my own." She also noted that shampoo isn't a huge deal and said, "I don't wash my hair a whole lot. I only wash it every 3 or 4 days. When I get it done and blow-dried, that lasts for a while." Kim Kardashian might have decided to study law, but perhaps the star should have considered studying dentistry instead. In a somewhat impressive and strangely disturbing tweet from 2009, Kardashian claimed she could sniff out a cavity, writing, "I have a really odd talent. I can smell when someone has cavities. I have never been wrong yet. They don't even have to be super close by me." Years later, Kardashian mentioned her strange superpower again during an interview with Harper's Bazaar. When asked about her special talent, Kim boasted, "I can smell when someone has a cavity. It's a very specific smell, not a bad breath smell, but something that is really strong." Clearly, she has a thing for oral hygiene. According to People, Kardashian keeps her own pearly whites shiny and bright with the help of her trusty electric toothbrush. And Kardashian once shared on her website that she wears a hidden permanent retainer to keep her teeth straight. In 2018, Kim Kardashian launched a passion project, and it had nothing to do with hair, makeup, or fashion. Kardashian met with President Donald Trump in May 2018 and successfully advocated for the release of Alice Marie Johnson, a woman who had already spent 22 years of a life sentence in jail for a non-violent drug-related crime, as reported by the New York Post. Trump ultimately commuted Johnson's sentence, in part thanks to Kardashian and her team's efforts.
We had been in talks and working on this for 7 months, and it wasn't an instant thing.
Since then, Kardashian has connected with other unfairly sentenced first-time offenders and worked for reform on their behalf. And her early success working towards social justice has further fueled her desire to do more. In September 2018, she wrote in a tweet, "It started with Miss Alice, but looking at her and seeing the faces and learning the stories of the men and women I've met inside prisons, I knew I couldn't stop at just one. It's time for real systemic change." Kardashian also produced and starred in an Oxygen Network documentary about prison reform that premiered in April 2020. Titled Kim Kardashian West: The Justice Project, the documentary profiled several prisoners and brought even more light to a topic the star has become extremely vocal about. Kim Kardashian is a happily married woman with 4 young kids. However, before she tied the knot and started a family with rapper Kanye West, the reality star made headlines for her other relationships, one of which was notably short-lived. As most fans likely remember, the most famous of Kardashian's failed marriages was her brief union with basketball player Kris Humphries. The couple got married on August 20th, 2011, and Kim infamously filed for divorce just 72 days after their wedding. What fans may not realize is that Kardashian had actually been married before she and Humphries became the butt of every late-night joke. As noted by USA Today, the reality star married music producer Damon Thomas in 2000 when she was only 19 years old. However, the two were divorced in 2004. Years later, she admitted while taping an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she was high during her wedding to Thomas. Kim Kardashian has a clever trick for discovering who her real friends are. According to TMZ, when her first child, Northwest, was born, Kardashian reportedly sent photos of the baby girl to friends to find out if any of them would try to sell the pictures to the tabloids. Of course, this probably only works if you are famous, but it's an undeniably smart way to get rid of any fake friends. Plus, it just goes to show how fiercely protective Kardashian is of her kids. As reported by E! News, Kardashian opened up about her new life as a mom during a 2018 Calvin Klein campaign photo shoot. She revealed, "Being a mom just not makes you give a about anything else but what's immediately going on inside. Like in your home, in your family, all the other stuff kind of fades away. Nothing matters but your family. So I think it really helps you center and get grounded." Kim Kardashian may dress more modestly now, but the star never seemed shy about showing off her assets in the past. Regardless, Kardashian isn't always overflowing with confidence in her appearance. In a 2017 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the KKW beauty founder became visibly distraught when she discovered that a tabloid magazine featured an unplanned photo of her wearing a bikini in Mexico. The reality star said, "You take pictures and people just body shame you. It's like literally giving me body dysmorphia." As she gained weight during her first pregnancy, the star struggled with body insecurities, despite having amazing maternity style. In a 2015 interview with C Magazine, Kardashian revealed that she'd gained over 50 pounds while pregnant, saying, "It was the worst. I couldn't help it, and everyone would say she can't stop eating. She's getting dumped because she's too fat," and all these ridiculous stories. "Before, I was always smiling and so into being out and about. After I had the baby, I was like, these are the same people that made fun of me and posted the stories that were so awful, calling me fat for something I couldn't control. I don't want to smile for them. I don't want to be out." Kim Kardashian's outlook on social media has changed over the years. Once upon a time, fans were able to follow Kardashian's every move via social media. She would share snapshots from her life in real time and give followers a glimpse of her reality outside of her TV show. But after getting robbed in Paris in 2016, her perspective on sharing so much with the world totally changed. While on stage at the New York Times Deal Book Conference in 2019, Kardashian revealed the harrowing experience made her realize she was giving people too much information. She explained, "They knew what I had, they knew where I was, what I was doing, and that to me really changed the things that I post." The star also explained that despite the traumatizing experience, she still wants her Instagram followers to feel like they are privy to a behind-the-scenes look at her life. "I still want people to feel like they're on that journey with me, but I might video something, then post it 30 minutes later when I've left the location." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.